In this video I'm going to show you how to set up your MixPre6 to record using a stereo pair of microphones. This technique is good for creating a stereo recording of a large group of musicians or singers. Run through the pre-record checklist from episode 12, connecting two microphones of the same type to the MixPre's inputs 1 and 2. The microphones should be positioned in a stereo configuration, with the left microphone plugged into input 1 and the right microphone plugged into input 2. But I'll talk more about how to set up your microphones for a stereo recording in another video. When loading the preset, select GRN-XY. When checking the input settings for each input, you will see that inputs 1 and 2 are now linked. You will also see that input 1 is panned left and input 2 is panned right. Linking the inputs means that the input 1 level control knob will be used to adjust the level of both microphones at once. The input 2 level control knob becomes the balance control. For a good stereo image, it is important to make sure that the balance is centered. Do this by positioning the input 2 level control knob at 12 o'clock or halfway. You'll see the letter C appear at the top of the home screen when the balance is centered. Ask the group to perform a song while you set the input level using the input 1 level control knob. The signal should average around -20 dB. If the limiter is being triggered often, or the signal is clipping, you will need to turn down the input level. Once you've set the input level, you can start recording by pressing the record button. During recording, watch the meter display and make level adjustments as needed using the input 1 level control knob only, without adjusting the balance. And don't forget to listen carefully through your headphones. You'll hear the signal from input 1 in your left ear and the signal from input 2 in your right ear. Once you've finished recording, press the stop button. You can then listen back to the recording by pressing the play button.